look here at the passing numbers over the last several months for Damian Lillard.
One aspect of his game that's suffered the past few months has been his passing. He hasn't shown that same creativity with the basketball that we'd seen from him earlier in the season, and his assists are way down because of it.
Here are the five for the Clippers. Leonard and Jones slot in at the small and power forward. The guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. And it's Zubac in at center. And for Milwaukee, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Prince in at the 3 slot. Here we are, Greg, in Game 1 of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The Clippers getting the bucket. Out left to the wing. Here's Lopez, 5 to shoot. Powell pulls it in. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. And I asked him how you deal with James Harden tonight, and Coach said his focus is not letting Harden get the matchups he wants, not allowing him to get ISOs. Coach said he has to work for it tonight. So they will try to throw some resistance his way, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And the Bucks with possession here after the Clippers pick up 2. Harden against Lillard. From deep. Rebound by the Clippers. Now here's Powell. Coming off a stellar performance against Utah. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And the Bucks miss again. So the Bucks, their last game, a win against the Timberwolves at Target Center. Pass to Powell. On the wing, Jones. The deep 3 from Harden. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Bucks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. The drive by Lopez. Brook Lopez worth every penny as he secured a nice raise last season.
Yeah, you know, he's a combination of a three-point shooting big who's also an elite rim protector. That's a heck of a combination and a valuable one in today's game.
And he makes the first. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Jrue Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Greg, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
Leonard with no one around. Buries the long-range jumper.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
And let's take a look now at Kawhi Leonard's numbers. Great showing for him last season. 5th in steals, and he was also extremely dependable behind the three-point line, finishing the season among the top 20 in three-point percentage.
And as you pointed out, he was top 5 in steals last season. Just a lethal combination of great physical ability and acute mental preparation. Now here's Prince. Left side, out of the 𝙭𝙬𝙪. And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Lillard. Great touch on the 16-footer.
Hey, every time Dame shoots it, you feel like it's going to drop.
The Clippers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Zubac finds Leonard. Floats one. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
That free throw, no good. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say 𝙤𝙤𝙪. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek freak, but I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say Giannis. I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
And the second free throw, good.
You know, when you talk Kawhi Leonard, you start with his defense, and I don't know if there's a better wing defender around.
Lopez, a screen on Harden. Here's Lillard. From down in the low post, it goes.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Leonard. Going inside. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Leonard's got 6.
Skilled at getting inside and doing work down there. Kawhi Leonard is a confident scorer.
Lopez a screen. Lillard from outside. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4. So it's the Clippers now. Now Harden. Pass to Powell. And here is Zubac. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. 5 on the clock. Ring shot on the way. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
It's Lillard, top of the key. Now Prince. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Giannis is double. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Powell against Jackson. Powell, the pass to Zubac.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
The Clippers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
And the first one drops. Dunn, he's checked in for Los Angeles. He's off on the second. Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title, but whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
Powell with the steal. inside. And Leonard has it in the corner. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Bucks won their last contest, that game against the Minnesota Timberwolves. And stolen by Dunn. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
That is just grown man, big boy work from Dunn inside. Incredible athleticism really aids him in getting these types of shots.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. Fourth, James Harden.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Los Angeles on D. It's a three-point game. Leonard against Giannis. Lillard outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Lillard's got 10.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Zubac's a screen on Antetokounmpo. And here's Leonard for three. And the dunk by Zubac.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 2. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report.
Explosive move by Kawhi at the rim. The defense had no answer there.
And Lillard kicks to Lopez. Pass to Jackson. Here's Prince. And here's Jackson, guarded by Harden. Shot clock at 5. Right at the free throw line, and off the front iron, and in it goes.
You know, Giannis has a really good basketball IQ, so he recognizes that taking and making mid-range jumpers is going to help keep the defense honest when they're guarding.
Now, here's Dunn. And here's Harden. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Antetokounmpo against Leonard. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Powell with it. Pass to Leonard. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Three-pointer, Lillard. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. Leonard dishes to Dunn, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Antetokounmpo, and the Clippers with a change here too. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Norman Powell. Leonard the pass to Batum. Back to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Can't connect from short range. Bucks trail by 4. Prince dishes to Lopez. Prince kicks to Jackson. Prince setting a pick for Kuzma. The 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Here is Harden. To the inside. Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
We're seeing the offensive side of Kawhi tonight. One of the all-time great two-way players.
Here's Kuzma. The Clippers getting the bucket. Back to Lillard. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 6th rebound on the night. Leonard on the wing. Defended by Prince. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
4th in scoring, and they were in the top 10 in rebounding. That was one of the things that they hung their hat on. Never really let up energy-wise on the backboards.
And you go back to their scoring last season with all the weapons they had, putting points on the board was never a problem. Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Sims is checked in, and it's Green and for Taurean Prince. Now here's Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
Bucks trail by 10. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Lillard against Dunn. To end the drought. And that's good. Damian Lillard for 3. Lillard's got 13.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
On the wing, Harden. Defended by Trent. And Simmons slams it in.
Simmons taking. Off, launching himself right through the defense and rendering that D helpless.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 13. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
It's always awesome to watch Harden do his thing. I mean, he's so good with the ball. Fantastic at going straight into the contact on his drive. Excellent.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that, but Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Harden against Porter. Shot from 16. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
One of the things Porter Jr. has done is really improved as a decision maker. Excellent pick and roll action there.
Harden the pass to Simmons. 18 feet out. And so it's Los Angeles in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Clippers leading by 9. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Batum. Norman Powell is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Eubanks in at the 5. Bucks on defense. Bogdanovich wide open. Misses the 3.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one open.
Here's Trent. Eubanks grabs the miss.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Simmons against Porter. Pass to Batum. Powell with it. Up top, Simmons. 3 on the clock. Takes a 3. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Trent with the wide open look. Connects from 3-point range.
Antetokounmpo is a player who does a little bit of everything and all of it really well. Check out that pass.
Pass to Powell. Oh, the lob for Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Phenomenal timing that time, guys, from Simmons. I mean, leaving the ground once the pass was released and then tearing the basket almost out of the glass.
Now here's Giannis. Now here's Porter. Puts up a deep 3. Eubanks grabs the miss. Simmons passes to Batum. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Batum. And now a 10-point Los Angeles lead. Antetokounmpo against Batum. Giannis passes to Kuzma. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Bogdanovich. Back to Giannis. Giannis rips it down.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
Pass to Eubanks. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Batum sets a screen for Simmons. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Drawing fouls, Clark getting to the line, all part of the game, but you think players try and draw fouls too often now?
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players have to do what they need to do to try to score the ball. But I don't think anybody likes, 1, guys flopping the draw fouls, and then 2, whining when fouls aren't called.
The first one falls. Jones checked in for Nicholas Batum. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Milwaukee. 9-point game. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And the dunk by Powell.
And how about the role reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Simmons. Porter, no luck. Los Angeles leading by 11. Here's Bogdanovich. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside, Porter. Floats it up for Giannis. Oh, Giannis up high and down hard.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Pass to Eubanks. A three from Bogdanovich. Buries it from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 12 now. For Los Angeles. Now here's Porter. 11 points last game. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, wow, man!
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Now here's Powell, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Powell's got 4 this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. Just
a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now here's Powell. 6 points for him, and that one drops. Powell's got 8 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Giannis outside. Back to Porter, and it's blocked. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Jones. Simmons inside. Guarded by Porter.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. Outside, Simmons. Porter with the steal. Kuzma outside. No good with the triple. Clippers leading by 14. Bogdanovich inside. He's against Kuzma. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Powell against Trent. Kuzma passes to Porter. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He has 5.
Porter Jr., we know he can create his own shot, but he also can knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants to talk to his guys. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Eubanks. Leonard comes in for Bogdanovich. James Harden, he's checked in for Powell. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Ben Simmons. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Back to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
You see it less often, but make no mistake now, given the opportunity, the beard can still throw it down on your head.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard from the arc. No good that time.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Down against Lillard. 5 on the clock. And here's Leonard from 3. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Leonard scores at all 3 levels. He's a threat anywhere on the floor.
Down low, here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
Al Harden after Taurean Prince's three-pointer that didn't go. And Jones slams it in.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 14. Lopez against Batum. Great D that time from Batum. Clippers leading by 16. And here's Leonard from 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Lillard from outside. It's rebounded by Leonard.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside, but he can't get it going here.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
No mercy shown that time on D by Giannis. Great rejection.
Harden's shot is off. For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Inside. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
So it's the Bucks now after the basket by Los Angeles.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Now done. Pass to Leonard. Over Prince. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And that's 17 points for Kawhi Leonard.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Wasted no time on that one.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Now, here's Batum. Nothing on the board. Pass to Leonard. Over Jackson. And it's Leonard missing.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
Now here's Jackson. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Lillard. And it's Lillard again missing. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Jazz. Leonard, no luck. On the wing, Jackson, guarded by Harden. Jackson kicks to Lopez. Prince looking around. Beyond the arc. They get it back. The shot's good from Lopez.
Because of that big body and 7-foot frame, Lopez a handful to keep off the glass.
Outside Leonard. Back to Harden. Puts up a 3. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Back to Prince. Here's Lillard. Outside for Jackson. Outside, Antetokounmpo. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
And that one's good, Leonard.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Here with Ty Lue. Good rhythm for your offense in the first half.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Well, you look at all the assisted buckets, I like how they're working together. Ball movement and selfless play can be infectious.
Excuse me, are infectious and contagious the same thing?
You're the doctor. Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
Check it out, Los Angeles. You really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Clippers leading by 12. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Prince in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Lopez, no luck. And so here are the Clippers. They led by as many as 18 points. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to. Just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. And he knocks down the first one.
And a guy any team would love to have. The quiet confidence of Kawhi has worked throughout his career.
Leonard hits them both. Bucks trail by 16. Lillard outside. Back to Giannis. Prince wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Powell dishes to Harden. Jones sets the pick for Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Powell, the pass to Harden. Shoots over Lillard. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Powell. Powell's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Back to Giannis. Giannis dunks it down.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Powell, and it's the Clippers scoring again.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
And here's Giannis. He's got 18. Lillard outside. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Excellent defense there from Zubac.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
To the middle, stolen by Jones. Harden with it. He's got 10. Offensive rebound. Powell, no one around him, bangs home the trifecta. Powell's got 7 now in this quarter.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. Number 5 is Norman Powell.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
Lopez outside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Outside Jackson. Prince outside. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Lillard against Harden. And here's Leonard from 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
You see the competitor in Leonard matching the 3 from the other end.
Lopez, a screen on Powell. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Lopez sets a screen for Jackson. 5 to shoot. Outside, 𝙤𝙤𝙪'𝙡. From deep, Prince. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And that's how Prince gets his offense. Most of his shot attempts come from behind the arc.
Pass to Powell for the 3. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Here's Lillard. 19 points in the game. Lopez, a screen on Harden. Kicks it out to Prince. Outside, 𝙤𝙤𝙪'𝙡. 4 on the shot clock. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Giannis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
And it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Harden. Harden's got 5 assists in the game.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Lopez, a screen on Harden, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Milwaukee. Jones against 𝙤𝙤𝙪'𝙡𝙀. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
And that one falls for Jones. And so Jones nails both of them.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
And let's take a look at Kyle Kuzma's numbers. Coming off a terrific season, he averaged 22 points per game last season, 6 rebounds and 4 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Giannis outside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee.
Lopez. Oh, Green coming. Set up.
Shot clock at 6. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Giannis has got 22.
And it's hard not to commend the calm nature and demeanor of the Greek Freak. I mean, even in pressure situations, Antetokounmpo never seems to get outside of himself or never seems to give in to what the defense is trying to do to disrupt him.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma. And the Clippers making a change here. Batum's checked in. Milwaukee on D. They trail by 18. Pass to Leonard. Rebounded by the Bucks. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Powell kicks to Leonard. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 29 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 19. Here he goes. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers.
I got him, I got him.
Harden looking it over. Pass to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Good. Leonard's got 12 points here in the second half.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Kuzma outside. Back to Lillard. Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. From outside, off the mark. Clippers leading by 21. In the corner, Harden, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. The Clippers third.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious, and it seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Leonard finds Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Strong, aggressive take that time from Harden.
Milwaukee's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. Floats it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Now, though, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Here's Harden. Lopez with the block.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
A different look for Milwaukee. Sims is checked in, and Trent subbed in for Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Leonard. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Kawhi, such a fiery competitor. He won't back down in the face of adversity.
One shot.
The Bucks have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Sims, the pass to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Boy, he makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Rising off the ground like that. Kuzma takes a lot of pride, not only in finishing with finesse, but power, too.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Knocks down the 3-ball. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket of the night.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Lillard, the pass to Trent. From outside the arc. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Leonard, swiped away. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Lillard, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
The tough shots aren't going down for him right now, but neither are the easy ones. I mean, he's got to find the rhythm somehow.
Milwaukee has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Outside Jackson. 1:52 left to play in the third. And there's Lillard on the assist by Jackson. Lillard's got 22.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Outside, Bogdanović. Back to Harden.
I see him.
Takes it inside. Makes it off the glass. Harden's got 14.
Superb body control from Harden. When he's driving inside, the defense doesn't really have much they can do to stop him.
Sims, the pass to Kuzma. There's the pick. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Kicks it out to Bogdanović. And the three off target.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Trent passes to Kuzma. Over in the corner, Lillard. And it's blocked.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Powell finds Leonard. The rebound by the Bucks. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Powell against Trent. Lillard outside. And there's the drive. Bogdanović grabs the miss. From about 19 feet, what a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the Clippers. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Harden out there with Bogdanović. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then it's Jones. And it's Coffey in at the 3, the small forward. To the paint. A nice shot by Bogdanović.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Giannis passes to Green. Back to Giannis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Clark, some people have claimed there is too much talent now in this NBA and not enough teams.
Interesting point. I don't know if I fully agree with it. Clearly, talent has always been the driver in the league. I think because the league is generally younger, that the talent is not as refined, so therefore you have a little disjointedness with teams. But the blend of talent into teamwork is still what the best teams do at a high level.
First free throw is good.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
And both free throws good for Giannis.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
9 feet out. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
A flat-out bucket getter. Porter Jr. is a scorer who will hurt you all over the floor.
Harden the pass to Coffey. Outside, Bogdanović. Oh, good on the triple. The Bucks shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Antetokounmpo against Bogdanović. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. There's Porter with the three. Offensive rebound. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And here's Harden for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Harden's got 12 points in just the second half.
No three-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
Trent against Bogdanović. Left side, Antetokounmpo. And he comes up with the deuce. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points in the quarter.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Bogdanović passes to Harden. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Goes back up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I mean, he's really clever at getting his body into defenders.
And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot, keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
First one falls for him.
From a sixth man of the year to MVP, James Harden has had a lot of different roles in the NBA, and he's excelled at every one of them.
The Bucks making a switch here. Jackson's checked in, and the Clippers with a change here too. Dunn's checked in. Harden hits them both.
Nobody quite like Harden to run your offense. He knows the ins and outs like very few do.
Pass to Jackson. Trent outside. Now Antetokounmpo. Over Simmons. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Kuzma outside. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Jones. With the shot. The rebound by Harden. Harden's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside, Simmons. Giannis against Harden. Regarding court layout, Clark, do you think there should be more space around the court to reduce collisions?
Yeah, part of me would say that makes a lot of sense and would be prudent. I mean, you've got to balance that with access to fans who want to be for those premium seats as close to the action as possible. But it is difficult when you see a fan collide with the players. So I think you balance it. I would like to see a little more room, give the fans the experience and access, but maybe create a little more cushion between the playing surface and those high-priced seats. Very efficient from the mid-range. Harden doesn't need a lot of wiggle room to feel comfortable shooting that shot.
Trent outside. Bucks passing it around. Here's Jackson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. So for the Clippers, Eubanks comes in for Ben Simmons. And it's Brown in for Derrick Jones. And he's good on the second. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Ray, you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Brown with a screen on Jackson. Just 4 to shoot. Brown inside, guarded by Kuzma. And it's Brown missing. Porter kicks to Giannis. Kuzma outside. And the Bucks miss again.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Now Harden. The 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got his 16th rebound on the night. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Chris Dunn picks one up.
Defense has Giannis well covered, but he gets physical right back and draws the foul in the act of shooting.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Lillard comes in for Kevin Porter. He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Back to Harden. Over Jackson. Harden, no good. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Lillard from outside. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Lillard's got 25 points in the game. Jackson against Harden. And it's sent back by Lopez. Lillard against Dunn. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym-like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
And the first one at the line is good. Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
Prince is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. No free throws good from Lillard.
Tell you what, Dame wasn't unknown entering the league, but I'm not sure many folks predicted this kind of career for him.
Simmons on the wing. No good, unable to end this run.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
And it's Lillard missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Milwaukee has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Lopez inside. Eubanks defending. Lopez inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No easy options for the defense when Lopez gets in deep.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. Clark, when you played, virtually every team had an enforcer. But that is a rare breed, it seems, in today's game.
Yeah, that's a good observation by you, I think, Kevin. I mean, a lot of teams had more than one enforcer back in the early 80s when I was playing. There's less physicality in general in the NBA today. And I think that's why you see fewer enforcers, and there's a much greater premium on skill level than the enforcement component that existed in the early 80s and maybe a little beyond that.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Here is Lillard. Left side, Prince. Lopez kicks to Prince. Lopez sets a screen for Prince. Drives to the hoop. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Mills, he's checked in for the Clippers.
One shot.
And that one falls for Prince. We've seen the league, Clark, crack down on physical play more and more over time.
You know, I think in general that's a good trend and direction and change. The game was extremely physical and rugged in the early 80s and even into the early mid-90s. But things change, and I think the change is for the better. It's about player safety and protecting players. So I think it's a good thing overall.
Simmons looking it over. And they double up Simmons. And Batum kicks to Mills. Clippers moving the ball around. Coffee can't get it to go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Lillard outside. Back to Giannis. Clock at 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Ben Simmons.
Man, that was a remarkable pump fake from Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's really good at selling that shot fake.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
He's perfect from the line this time.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Here's Simmons. And is on a bounce to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
And here is Los Angeles now. Outside for Batum. And the Clippers miss again. Bucks trail by 21 to the inside. Here's Giannis. Count that bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 39.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Jackson against Dunn. Outside, Simmons. Six on the shot clock. Outside for Batum. And just miss after miss right now.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Lillard dishes to Prince. Lopez a screen on Simmons. Jackson in the corner. Down low. Now here's Lopez. He's guarded closely. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Bogdanovich is checked in for Simmons. Clippers leading by 19 points. Outside, Bogdanovich. No good on that one. Good D by Lopez. The Bucks have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. And that one's good out of Antetokounmpo.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now, shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Dunn looking over the floor. Pass to Eubanks. Good D by Lopez. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 17.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Los Angeles.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-gamer.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Norman Powell.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Lopez. Green comes in for Taurean Prince. Trent's checked in for Jackson, and Porter subbed in for Damian Lillard. And then for Los Angeles, Brown comes in for Nicholas Batum, and Simmons subbed in for Chris Dunn. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Porter with it. Here's Giannis. Elbow shot. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Now here's Simmons. Pass to Brown. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Kuzma passes to Antetokounmpo. Takes the three. Kuzma can't get it to go. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, James. I know you missed some shots early, but you kept at it. I know your confidence never wanes.
Nothing changes for me. I miss shots, I miss layups, I miss threes. I'm gonna keep doing the same thing. You know, eventually it's gonna fall because I know the work that I put in. And so nothing changed. I still shot the shots with confidence, and tonight they went in.
Part of being great is being stubborn, right? Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you for that, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Norman Powell.